Yeah, let's get it.
Hey, hey,
Get it.
hey. Let's go.
Hey,
Let's
let's get
go. Ladies and gentlemen, hey, I want to just welcome everybody out here right now. It is your boy, this funny guy, Robert Jackson, also with the C in comedy. I want to appreciate everybody just for
that
tuning
me.
in right now. This is your boy, very first time going live ever. But you know what it is, though, man. We out here talking about the recent topics of what's going on
Yes,
around the
sir.
world, man. Hey, first of all, let me go ahead and tell people who you is, man. Let them know who you is, bro.
I'm just a scene comedy,
Look here, baby.
baby.
All
That's
right,
all
I'm just a
I.
scene
That's all I
comedy. Look
can be.
here. That's all I am. That's all I ever be, baby. All right. That's all I'm ever gonna be, baby. Can't be nothing else. Cause if I was something else, baby, look here. They call me fake if I was, but look here. I only could be me. Look here. If I was
I
anything
give
else,
me
that would be a $3 bill. You dig what I'm saying, player?
like.
Look, every time I talk like that, bro, I instantly put my finger, my ring finger on the pinky, and be like, look here, pass.
I always get my fake pack of cigarette.
Look here, player. Look here, player. Look here. It's a little bit of time, but look here, the clock is always on ticking. You dig what I'm saying? Player? I be making those little sayings up like on the rip, just that
Yo.
fast. I just be like, look here, player. Look here, look here. You can have a watch on your wrist, but you still never be on time. You dig what I'm saying, player? Yeah.
Hey, that's from my childhood. All them sayings we had in our childhood.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Look here, player.
Just a beast from the east. Like, just a beast from the east. Like,
Just a beast from the east, but I never been in a cave. You dig what I'm saying, player? Right. Oh my God.
Yo.
Listen, hey, I appreciate everybody being here. Look, to everyone that's coming in and everyone that decides to come in a little bit later or you go back and watch this video, I want to make sure that you guys know what to do. So first of all, like this live right now. Go ahead and subscribe and tune in and stay right now for everything that we're about to discuss. So I guess we're gonna get right into it, man. The very first top topic, man, that's going on right now,
Uh-oh.
obviously, is around the world. You
Uh-oh.
know, Jada Pinkett Smith, man, she came out, bro. She came,
Yeah.
she dropped. She's doing her book tour for her brand new book that she just came out with, and she's. I know, right? And
Why?
one of the top topics that she just recently talked about was obviously Will Smith, man, and her
Yeah,
being
man.
separated for more than 7 years, man. Yeah, man. So what is your topics on that, bro? Because Will just recently slapped Chris Rock a year ago, or was it a year? Maybe it was a year. Yeah, and so
Yeah.
and they
Yeah.
separated for 7 years. What's up with that, man?
Well, first of all, um, just as having past experience, like,
Yeah,
and that's a stress. That's a lot of stress to be under.
yeah,
One of the things I didn't. One of the things I didn't understand though.
yeah.
So I watched a clip from her interview about once they got married that they would never
Mm-hmm.
divorce, right? And she was like, "We'll always fight it through and work it out."
Mm.
But it don't. So that was weird to me. I mean, I don't know. I think it's always more to the story. Obviously, they've been secretive over the years, but this press run is kind of wild.
It is.
This
It is
press
kind
run.
of wild. So here's the thing that sticks out to me about this whole thing, right? So
Mhm.
Will Smith talked about this in his book. Actually, you know what I mean. He has a segment
Really?
in part of his book, a portion of his book, where he says like, he's done. He retired. Will Smith always used
Uh,
like different words than what they actually should be. You know what I'm saying? Like us in our
uh,
normal
yeah.
lives, we like, yeah. So what I decided was just me and Jada. We said we were going to retire from being communicative with each other. I got into a place. Uh, he always
Hey,
so. What's up, man?
go ahead. My bad.
No, you
It just
good?
made me think of that. It made me think of that clip where that came out years ago. Where Will was like 2 plus 2
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be 4. I was like, oh my gosh, he gone. So
No,
that's
seriously,
hilarious.
man. So here's the thing, man. So, you know, Will, he's saying, that he retired from the relationship. He just felt like her and him was just not connecting anymore. And hey, man, to them, man, everything that they've been through, hey, it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Um, but then obviously he said in the book as well that they said I do me, you do you. We go our separate ways. We find what we want to do. We make ourselves happy, whatever we want to do, and then we come
Uh,
back to the relationship. So that's the tricky part right there. I'm like, has he been living in this
uh,
relationship saying like, hey, we we come back, we're good, and
yeah.
but she
Yeah.
over here still posting pictures of Tupac, you know what I mean, which
Yeah.
is
Hey, that's
super
wild.
weird.
But so let me ask you this though, just from because we'll never know everything. But do you feel like her actions over the years, like, do you feel like you can look at her and be like, man, she loves Will? You know what I mean? Or like, what do you
Mm,
think is keeping her around? Because I'm like, it's kind of a contradiction for her to say that we're not divorced and we working through everything, but it's like at the same time, she just seems like she in her own world. Like,
yeah.
do you feel like love is there?
Oh, whoa. That you got deep with that question there, man. Do I feel like love is there?
The same.
You know, um, yeah, it's not my house. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Yeah, yeah,
But so obviously from the outside looking in, just from display wise, so
yeah.
I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think there is a love there. I don't know if it's in love. You know,
Mm,
one of the things, man, that sticks out to me is that like I think of Will Smith kind of like The Rock, as well, just as far as for public image. You know what I mean? So Will
okay.
Smith and The Rock, they always got their public image. They're just like, like they're kissing babies and donating food
Yeah,
and helping the
yeah.
homeless and building houses inside of I don't know, in Antarctica or something like that. They're building
It,
schools and stuff. They out here just
for
like, we're
freezing
gonna
children.
make the very first school in Antarctica because there's a there's a baby in an igloo that needs to grow. Bro, take the baby to Miami. Get him in some warm weather. We built a school in Iceland on an iceberg. We built. So,
They-
I think of it. I think of them two, man. Just like bro, they just keep their image up, bro. Like so
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think
for
that I
sure.
don't think I think there is a love there. I don't know if it's in love. It's kind of one of those things. Like, man, it kind of makes. Yeah, but bro, she came out and she said like, Tupac was my soulmate. She said like
Bruh.
Tupac was my soulmate, but she said there was no connection. So it almost make me sound like, bro, how delusional are we?
But no, this is the thing, bro. Listen, if you, this is the thing about Tupac and just women in general that he's been with. If you listen to most women Tupac been slept with or just been around, they're all like that about Tupac. Like Tupac was in there, thug life. But I'm just like, bruh. So
Thug
it's
life, bro. You better start. He
it,
was in there. West Side.
so it's
Picture
crazy
perfect.
because I'm like,
Picture.
yeah,
He's in there. Picture per. I painted for. He's in there. Too. He's like, let me show you my Shakur.
yeah. But yeah, bro. I'm like, to me, that's why it sounds delusional. And I think the rest of the world looks at it like, I don't know. Maybe they don't. Maybe they look at her like you delusional because I'm like, bro, it's been so many women. Madonna spoke about Tupac in this manner.
Mm,
Um, who was that? Quincy Jones' daughter. It's so many women, bro. So I'm like,
Madonna, bro. That's like Cher. That's like Cher speaking on Brad Pitt. You like,
yeah, bro. And who else? Who else is one of Tupac's women? Bro, it's so many and it's random. It's like a wide, it's like a large plethora of women and they all from
whew,
different backgrounds. I'm like I was so in love with them. I was like,
what
yes,
was Tupac out
every
here doing? He was out here.
he
He was
putting the
out
thug
here.
pound on.
Nah. I'm out of town, thugging with my.
Yeah. Bruh,
He
that's
was like, I'm
wild.
out of town, thugging with my.
Talking
That boy was
with my
sexy
hands.
red before.
Yeah.
He was sexy red before sexy red was sexy red. He was out here behind the scenes.
Bruh, that's
Bro, so,
funny, man.
I did not know that, man. So honestly, I had to go back and
Yeah.
check some of that stuff out, man. Seriously, and um, it becomes embarrassing. So let me ask you this: how would you feel? You're on this platform, you're this
Uh,
comedian. People know who you
uh,
are, what you do,
I am.
right? Yeah, you are, right? And now your wife is coming out, and she's like, "Yeah, me and Kevin Hart, I've always liked Kevin Hart, and I felt like we were soulmates,
Nah, that ain't the
and
equivalent. The equivalent in today's world would be me and Boosie. Was
B.O. Yeah, so yeah, so I
trying to
guess
steal
like
his
in today's
underwear.
world, Tom, it would be Boosie, right? But okay, so we gotta go with somebody that's passed away though, right? So Tupac's passed away. So who would you say? Is it Nipsey Hussle, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like
Yeah,
Nipsey
yeah,
Hussle.
that's a good one.
I mean, so you know what I mean. So like, how would you feel though? Like this is a constant thing. People always attaching your wife to Nipsey Hussle, not
Bruh.
you. They're attaching, your wife to
I,
Nipsey. How would
I,
you feel?
I had to lay low for a while. Man, today, dude, the internet
He
is
said I had to lay
brutal,
low.
bro. The internet is brutal. They are not gonna let you forget that. They gonna
Yeah.
forget. I'll say give it a year. Like for to be honest, bro, if Jada hadn't come back out with this press run, like I think we just would have been over it. You know what I'm saying? We would have like that's old. But now they like, oh, y'all been separate. They're like, now it's more information.
No, okay,
I
so
think
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
no, I think people been like interested to hear what she gonna say
Yeah.
or what she's been saying, and she been turned it into money. She probably started working on the book after the smack. Like, oh, I'm about to milk
No, for
this.
real. For real. To the point to where, bro, like it's crazy you say that. Like, so I'm wondering, like, bro, you know, Will said something about this in his book, like I said, right? We wasn't that
Uh,
big on it. Then out of nowhere, now all of a sudden that Jada said, everybody's like, wait a minute. Y'all
yeah,
been separated for how long? Why?
right,
What happened? What happened? I knew you was the devil. Bobby Boucher,
right,
like they went,
right.
they went full.
Now
So like,
everybody. Hmm.
yeah, no, I was just saying like, so now everybody's like, oh god, and it's like, wait, what? Like, what the heck? So yeah,
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 man.
bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, everybody is like back invested into this. But
Hmm.
yeah, like so go back to your question, like bro, I lay low for a while. Like
Yeah, yeah,
wouldn't read no comments
yeah.
because
No, for real, seriously, man. I
that's
same way,
crazy,
man.
man.
So, and then there's more and more and more about it, man. We can go on and on about it, man. But I do want to know, what do you guys think about it, man? What would you guys think? Like, if you were in that same
Yep.
situation and predicament, what would you guys think? Let us know down below in the comments, man. Leave us your thoughts about the whole situation, or from Will's side, from Jada's side, and just everything in between, man. And if you've been in a situation like this as well, we'd like to hear about it. Go ahead and comment down below. Now let's move on to the next topic, man. I want to ask you, music today. Music today is
Okay.
constantly changing, brother. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to check out the
Yeah.
BET, the 2023 BET Award, Hip Hop Awards?
I did not. I did
No,
not.
it's
I ain't
fine.
gonna lie.
It's
I wasn't
fine.
even
I watch
interested.
clips.
That's the thing.
That's
I
bad.
see. I
When was the
haven't.
last time you watched?
It may have been. So I would check out clips up
Yep.
until I would say last year,
Mm-hmm.
and after I'm like, man, I ain't even interested to watch it. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm.
But I don't know. Like, I would like to go. I
Yeah.
don't know. I just like
Yeah.
want the
Yeah.
experience for the
He put
family
that
for
out
real.
there
But like,
for Deborah Lee or for Tyler Perry, whichever running
hello,
BET right now. He's like, hey, I'll
Tyler.
watch it, but I like to go. I like to go. Uh, you know what, man? I agree with you. I would love to go have that experience, right? Even if I'm not, into
Yeah.
it no more. So go ahead.
Tell me about this year. Like, what are some
Yeah, so
highlights?
this
Cause
year, man, it had a lot of great female artists on there, man. And I feel like, the
yeah.
times is changing where a lot of female artists are coming up a whole lot more, which is fine though, right? But
Mm,
but I sound
what you
like
gonna say?
yeah. So man, I sound like hip hop, man. It sounds like hip hop is just not what it used to be no more. I sound like those guys, when we was younger.
Yeah,
I sound like the
yeah.
40, 50-year old
They
guys
sound
say, "Look,
yeah,
that ain't
yeah,
real hip hop. I'm used to the hip hop,
yeah.
the hip it to the hip it to the hop. You don't stop." Like I'm, they, yeah.
Oh, and why do you say that though? Let
I
me
say
ask you
that,
that.
man, because I say that, man. All right, so I like Glorilla. When Glorilla first
Okay,
came out, I'm going somewhere with this. When Glorilla first
Mrs.
came out, man,
Hallelujah. Okay.
yeah, I was like, I don't know, right? But then I saw her perform at the BET where I said, this girl got it, bro. She's a
Yeah,
natural with performing, bro.
yeah. She dope.
And
She
it's
dope.
just the song is not for me. The cha cha
Yeah.
slide song thing, it's not for me. And I just was like, we've reached this point. Because you notice we sample a lot of things, right? We put out things, we sample
Yeah.
a lot of things,
Yeah.
and we're at that age, bro. It's crazy, but like, it's 20 years. The 2000
Mhm.
was 20 years ago, right? 23 years ago,
Yeah.
and we was out here right there and all that stuff. You know what I mean? And we're at that age now where people will start sampling those songs, right? And I'm
Yeah.
thinking to myself, I'm like, out of all songs we gonna grab from the archive, Cha Cha Slide. That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one that we took. We took the now move to
Hey.
the left. Cha cha now, yeah. Pull out your gap. Bust him in the head. Real smooth. I'm
Hey.
like, wait, what?
That's, hey, but
Yeah.
it's kind of genius if you think about it because the
Okay.
cha cha slide, for one, the timing of it, because I think
Yeah.
he just passed, right? For two,
Ah.
it's like a
Yeah.
black classic, bro. You're gonna hear it at every wedding, every reunion. So it was kind of a genius move, I thought.
Yeah.
Um, and then on today's music, bro, it's crazy because I like the music because the thing is the message has always been there, it just sound different now.
Oh.
So
Okay.
so
Look at
if
you
you
being a
listen to
moderator to help me out, to bring me into it.
no,
Okay.
I'm just saying this is my opinion. So
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about like some of the stuff we listened to like when we was in high school. We had Kaya, My Neck, My Back.
Ah.
Uh and so bro, and listen, I was thinking about it because when they was talking about eating the peach and stuff like that, right? I'm like, she
Mm-hmm.
was talking about that in that song, bruh. So it's
Okay.
always been there.
You
It's
know
always
what? You
been there.
right. You know what, man? I think it just became more, bro. As you get older, and you hear it more, right? Because
Yeah,
when Kaya did come out, you had the people that was like, "Oh my gosh, I never," you know what I'm saying. But then you got,
yeah.
old school. What's that old school jazz lady like? I'm a,
Yeah.
get this and lady, you can sing all night long. Her. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well,
Bruh.
dang,
Yes,
like it's been
yes,
around back
yes,
then, like so
bro.
I
I'm
got it.
saying,
But I'm
yeah,
just talking about the great. So reason why I say it because like even Drake, I like Drake, Aubrey. You know what I'm saying? Saying shout out to the Degrassi.
yeah,
I like my man Drake. But like this past album, bro, it is not the Aubrey that I'm used to. But again, it's not my flavor, right? You know what I mean? Some
yeah,
people like chamomile tea, some people like green tea.
yeah, yeah.
And it's not my flavor of tea.
But I will say this though. When it comes to, but this is the thing. Like the radio is like a iffy thing for me because we mainly listen to music on streaming platforms and
Yeah, yeah,
online. But on the radio, it's not a variety. So I think like back in the day, you might get a Kaya, but then you also get like a City High. What would you do if it was like kind of like a positive thing? You'll get like India Ari, and
yeah,
then
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So it was
yeah,
like when it comes to hits and stuff that was on the radio and constant rotation, it
yeah.
was some positivity in there. But
It
now it's
was.
just like yeah,
Oh,
now
you
it's
got
just
you
kind of
got J.
crazy.
Cole. Oh my night. You got that. You know what I'm saying? You got that.
You 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 do, but that's rare. It's really like when it comes to like the big push from radio,
Mm-hmm.
he kind of like the only one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like he's him and Kendrick, but even sometimes they be talking about it though. They just it's like
I
I
mean,
guess
yeah.
as
So
artists,
like Kendrick when he said like I'm so tired of all these Photoshop. Give me, he want the stretch
Yeah.
mark inside, and people took that little bit right, and it was like, yes, he's talking about body positivities, and I said, but like the whole song is not that, and it's a good song, one
Yeah.
of my favorite songs, right?
Yeah.
But
That's
I
what
get
I'm
what you're
saying.
saying though,
Yeah.
right? It's like we got to throw it in
Yeah.
there a little bit just to get like major
Yeah.
people to listen to it and be like, yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Run up on the block, da 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 da. Save all the kids inside the
Yeah.
neighborhood. Make sure that you make everybody
Yeah.
read their books and don't do nothing bad outside. Yeah, because I got the guns. You know what I'm saying? It's like you
Bro,
gotta
that's a video.
you gotta
That's a
throw
video.
you gotta throw the message in there with it. It's,
When you want to be positive, but you got to play it off. You got to
right? Want
give
to be positive?
disclaimers in
Like,
your music.
yeah, I roll up on the block, dipping out with my Glock, but I handed some candy to this little kid who didn't have enough money because his big brother wasn't around no more. So I walked him to school, make sure he made it there safe. But then the homie came around the block with the do rags and drugs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you got. You gotta. They be like, oh, he did something positive for a little homie. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, we back
Right.
to the gangster stuff. All
Right.
right. Like you don't know where to turn your hat back or forward. You listen to the song like this.
She's
You
like
like
back and forth.
you like wait, hold on. What, how do I?
You
Yeah.
switching from the dad hat to
Right.
the
You're like, hey, what's up, kid? Hey. Like, you don't know if you want to be, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Struggs
yeah.
or Lil Roro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like what's your kid? You don't know. You don't know which one you want to be. You don't know which one you want to be.
Bruh,
Yeah.
that is funny, bro.
Yeah. So
That's
music.
funny. But yeah,
Yeah. So go ahead.
I like music of today though. Like even like with some of the like ignorant stuff, like I be on it. I be listening
Yeah, I
to it. I
know, man.
like it.
Me and you are totally different, bro. I can't get with some of it, man. You gotta put me on some of it, bro, because I
I
can't get
don't
like the
listen.
drill
You
stuff.
don't.
I'd be like,
Oh man, I love it,
what?
bro. But this is the thing. Like I've always like my taste for music has always been like super eclectic. But like I wasn't the type like I just now in my older age start listening to like the old school R&B and like appreciating it. Bro,
Mm,
I grew up on Old Dirty Bastard,
mm-hmm.
Biggie,
Yeah.
like I told somebody I like because they was like, "What did you listen to as a child?" And I was like, "Man, Soldier Slim." Like before
Ah,
Soldier Slim got popular to the world, like
yeah. You
I
had the
bought the Give It
CDs.
to Him raw.
Yeah, the old tape. He had the cassette tapes,
Yeah,
y'all. Y'all know what
yeah.
cassette tapes is? They little disc things you hang. You just put them in a little thing to play them, bro. Go look at Back to the Future. You'll know what it.
Back to the Future.
Look at Home
But
Alone. The
yeah,
little thing you use in there. That's a cassette
so
tape.
that's always been my thing. So I like I just see I guess sometimes like I look at it from the talent perspective. Like I
Mm-hmm.
tell Monica all the time, I be like, Lil Durk is probably one of the coldest rappers. Like I've been following him for years. Like and I was like, he just be rapping about BS a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? He be talking about the
Mm.
beef he be in, dissing dead people and I'm like, it be dope, but I'm like, man, I can't I don't know, like I never fully dive into an artist's music.
Yeah.
Like most artists. Like I never like will fully dive into it.
Mm-hmm.
And that just comes from like just trying not to like I don't know. I don't know. You know, you listen to something over and over and then you just start I don't know, like not
Yeah,
portraying it, but like
no,
I
I
don't
feel
know,
you.
man.
No, dude,
I guess
I feel you. I understand. Me personally, though. Me personally, all right. I gotta
yeah,
listen to these people more because I don't. I've heard Little Dirk. I heard some of his stuff, man, but I haven't been there, man. Honestly, dude, I'll get. My wife told me this the other day in the car. She was like, "You play the same songs." I was like, "So?" No,
yeah.
I wasn't like so, but I was
Hey,
like,
what
but
type
I
what type of stuff you like though?
I mean, I like rap. You know what I'm saying? I like R&B. I listen
But
to
what type?
Okay,
It's
so
different
that's what I'm
types of
going
rap.
to. So like I listen to Christian rap, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But I don't listen to like,
Yeah.
pass the Bible out on the corner, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to hell tonight, you know what I'm saying? Like Christian rap. I don't have like those type of guys. I listen to guys like KB,
Yeah.
Andy Mineo, this guy named
Okay.
No Big Deal. Stuff like that, right? But then also
Yeah.
I listen to Cassidy still, I listen to Drake, I listen to Kendrick, I listen to J. Cole from time to time, man.
Yeah.
Um I I listen to 21 Savage. You know what I mean? I like 21 Savage. I like Two Chains.
Oh
You know,
yeah. Yeah.
So it's just variety, and then I like R&B, man. I've always liked R&B, the cadence and like what it talks about and stuff like that, man. I always listen to those things. That's always been me. You know what I mean? Like when Mario first
Yeah,
came out, bro, I was like the only person bumping Mario's first album before everybody else, and then everybody. Now
yeah.
that like when Mario was on the Versus thing, I was like, shit, I didn't know nothing about chicks with the braids. I knew all
Right.
that before all you guys. None of you guys. I used to, but when
Hey,
Facebook first started cracking, bro, and I got on Facebook, I used to like write quotes like different R&B artists and songs and things like that. I'm
yeah.
like, I knew this before you. Well, you guys are late. I knew about Never. You guys
You're right,
never knew about Never. What are you talking about? Like,
bruh.
yeah.
That's
So
hilarious.
yeah, bro. So
That's
so
hilarious.
so so with that being said, let me ask the people outside, right? You know what I mean? So if you guys are watching this video or if you're coming back and watch this video, what do you guys think about hip hop today? Music in general. Has it changed so much so that you just don't listen to it at all? Or you still listen to it? Or who are some of the people that you still like to listen to today? Comment
Ooh,
down below. All right. So,
yeah.
dude, now I wanna ask you something else here really quick. All right. So
Huh?
staying on the topic about music though, uh, do you who do you think fell off after one album? What artists you think fell off after one album? They had multiple albums, but they fell off after that first album.
You know what? This is the thing for me, bro. I be trying to define, especially now, because
Yeah,
the kids be saying like, "Oh, they feel." I'm like, "Nah, they still touring. They still write music. They still very much in the industry. Like they just not like, you know, because whoever media pushes, that's who's gonna be out. You know what I'm saying?
exactly, exactly.
So, dang man, I really don't know nobody that's. Hold on, I know it's somebody that fell off. It's some people that fell off.
So let
Like,
me change that. Maybe not necessarily fell off though, but maybe just you know they just wasn't hitting as good that second album round. I'll go first. For me, it was Trey Songz.
yeah,
The first album Trey Songz put out, I was like,
mm,
yo, this mode was good. It got that fire, that hungriness to him, bro. And then
yeah.
the second album, I was just kind of like, we never did it. I was just kind of like, this is kind of. So
Dang, bro, that's a hard one. That's a real hard one. I can't tell you who fell off because like I said, I always ask people to like what's your definition of falling off? Like you ain't
yeah,
seeing them in
yeah, you're
media as
right. People
much.
still be turning. People still be turning touring. People still be touring.
Yeah,
They still be doing their stuff. You're right. I don't. You're right. What is the definition of falling off? What is that definition? What is that? Again, I guess again for me personally, it's just like the first album, but that's a personal thing as well, right? We live in
yeah, yeah,
this is crazy. Let me say this too, ladies and gentlemen. We live in a world now where
in a world.
unfortunately you have to disclose everything all the time. And it doesn't make any sense because I have to say this every time, like, hey, my personal opinion, because someone's going to come back and be like, well, he never did actually fall off. He's been touring for 57 years and he makes $36 million more than you will ever have, Robert. So you can never say he fell off. Like, you know what
Everything
I mean.
personal. Or
No, for real.
you'll never make it.
Right. You'll never be where he is. You'll never be cool as Ellen. Like, okay, all right, dang, like,
It's
jeez.
Ellen.
So,
It's Ellen.
yeah, man. Yeah, man.
You don't know how
So,
to dance.
right, you don't know how to do any of the stuff that Steve Harvey does. He'll never be as funny as he is. Like, he's a TV host now. What are you talking about? I'm sorry.
Oh, shoot.
So,
That's
nah, man.
funny,
So,
bro.
yeah, but fell off. Do you think
What
anybody fell off?
I would say, I'm gonna ask you though,
Maybe let me go ahead.
relating to music. I would say in the last 2 years, what do you, I'll ask you for this year.
Okay.
Um, what do you think is like one of the best songs or albums that have dropped?
Oh, why would you do that?
And how that how?
Um, dang, bro. In the last, you said last year, just the last year alone.
Yeah, I'll say this in 2023.
Oh my gosh.
You find
You know what, my I can't think of any one particular song because again, I'll listen to songs and I'll be like, man, that's a really good song, and then I'll move on. You know what I mean? I kind of be
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's cool, that's good, I like that, and then I'm kind of like, all right, that's it, I like it. You know what I'm saying? And here's the
Yeah.
thing too, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Time moves so fast. I'll quote a song, I'll say a song right now, and then you be like, yeah, Robert, that came out 3 years ago. I'm like, oh, it felt like it was yesterday. Okay, felt like it was yesterday. All right, I felt like I
Bruh.
want to say 21 Savage in Drake's album, but then it's like you're like Robert, that was a year and a half ago. I'm like, sorry, okay, I didn't know.
Right. Hey, I sometimes I purposely be like just checking out stuff. Like I haven't heard Drake's new album. I'm gonna check it out when I check it out
Mhm.
because I don't know, man. I just don't like to feel like I'm being
You trying to
controlled like this.
you know what you are though. You're trying to fight against time. That's what you're doing. Like your
Am I?
soul wants, yeah, your soul wants to
You
make
said
you
you
old.
say
So
just so.
you said, you know what? I gotta listen to that new Drake album. You're gonna be 67 years old talking about I gotta listen to Little Got to Got. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want them
Hey,
to know. I don't want to feel like I'm out of place. I need to know
I'm
where I'm like. You gonna put
I'm gonna
that
hit you
music
up.
down?
He's like, "Yo, put that music down. If you don't stop playing, Grandpa,
Don't
hey,
stop
Grandpa."
playing. I'm gonna be on this poker. Look here.
Right. For me though, bro, I don't know if you listen to Killer Mike. He
Yeah.
dropped the hardest album this year.
You see what I'm saying?
The hard.
You see what you said? You said, man, you know what? I haven't heard Mike Jones in a minute. So let me just
Who?
you know, Bone Crusher. Let me
Yeah,
go ahead and
right.
like
Hey,
you just
I
randomly
know some people.
finding people.
Hey, I know somebody who's really stuck in that era, like the 2000s, the early 2000s, bruh. I know somebody who's really stuck in that area. Like they be listening to snap music, all
Hey,
that.
so it's crazy to say that, bro. Just the other day, so I'm driving my car. My car has beat, but it doesn't have that much beat in it like
Yeah,
that, right? And so I'm driving, and I'm feeling this. So I said, let me pull my windows down a little bit and play my stuff at max, you know what I'm saying, levels. And I was playing Do or Die, you know what I'm saying, Poe Pimpin',
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Do you wanna ride? Right? And I'm
yeah,
just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing Silly Cell. It's going down tonight. I'm just like, I'm feeling this, right? You know what I mean? And then somebody
yeah.
pulls up next to me with like an actual like bass in his car.
They just drowned you out.
Bro, I was like, raise my windows up. I was like, let me just raise these windows up. You know, air getting in here now.
Bruh.
Anyway, I don't want nobody to. Bro, I was like,
Right.
get
Kind of
what?
cold. I ain't.
No, it is kind of cold. It's wintertime in Kansas City. Let me go ahead and just raise these windows up before I catch a cold or something. Bro, he put.
Hey.
You know the bass be hitting loud when it be just like, like,
Yeah.
hey, the lips would be like, let me move the
It
mic. Be
be-
like,
hey, it'd be like a good whole 5 seconds of rumble.
you be like, dude, what song was that? You be like, man, that was "Take Me to the King." What?
Bro, hey, do the beat. I'm gonna do the low song. Take me to the king. I don't got much to say. My heart's torn in pieces.
Bro, the whole
Yo,
what song are you playing? What song is
yeah,
he? What song is he playing? Why? Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. So that I felt pretty embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? My little, you know what I'm saying, SUV. I was just kind of like, you know what? Let me go ahead and turn on some Luke Combs, which is crazy. I mentioned him. I just started listening to Luke Combs, bro. Just started to.
who is that? I'm sorry.
Country singer, bro. Country singer.
Oh, fire! What? Hey, name a song because I recorded a song
I have
because I
no
couldn't pull
idea
up.
none of his songs. I just literally went to YouTube. I clicked on Luke Combs and I just let it play.
Hey, hey, that'll be crazy. Because yesterday I was listening to something because the kids was getting on my nerves, so I just put it on like a random station, turned the music all the way up, and it was country. And I was like, man, this song is fire, actually. But I
Yeah.
recorded it on my phone. I couldn't pull up Shazam fast enough. So I wonder that'd be funny if that was the same dude.
It probably is though, man. But I was just doing that, man. I was listening to it. I was like, man, like this is really darn. This dude is pretty cool, man. Seriously, man.
Yeah,
You
man.
know, I'm trying to expand my. It's not that I don't listen to country. It's not that I don't like
Well,
country. It's not that I don't like rock. It's just trying to find the right artist. You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes I can't
I
get
got
with
it.
it, bro. I can't get with it, bro.
No, I
Sometimes.
get it. I get it. I haven't listened to it in a while. Like when I was younger, I used to listen. Like it'll be months. I would go periods where I would just listen to like country all the time, reggae. But on the average, and I used to shuffle like, bro, in one car sitting, we can go from gospel to underground gangster rap to R&B, back to gospel. Like that's how,
You out there smoking with a
bro.
gat and a prayer at the same time. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. With the beat. No, man.
Yo,
You know what, dude? It's crazy you say that, man. Yeah. One thing I can't get with country, bro. You know how like rappers, like they say it right. They be like, "Hey, man, I
yeah,
pull up on the homie with the gap, blah blah blah, whatever." Though, right? They always just kind of say
yeah,
some stuff like that, right? And they be like, "I like, I get to the money, da da." Bro, country
yeah.
music, bro. They break down every detail all the way. They be like, and fine lady, she walked in with them shorts, high heel boots down to her legs. Felt like she never walked this far, rubbing on her toes at the bar. She said, it's been a long day, never took a ride. I'm like, bro, get to the point. What is going on?
Yo, they be throwing in all the unnecessary details, and then the chorus be like, "That girl loves horses." Yeah.
I mean, they break down the full details. I'm like, the whole first verse was her walking into the bar and sitting down. Like, you know,
It was a quarter past five as you're walking past. Daisy Dukes barely covered her.
no, for real, bro. It was a quarter. It was a quarter past five. You're walking past. Daisy Dukes barely covered her. You know what I'm saying? Bro, like what, bro?
Oh
Then
man,
the whole first verse is just stuff like that. You know what I mean? Then the second verse is her
yeah,
into it like she asked me what was my name. I told her Robert, that's my game. I drive a big forklift truck on the farm
yeah.
and I don't stop till my dog getting run. Like, okay, all right.
All
But I
right,
ain't gonna lie, some of them be hitting. Some of them be
it
hitting.
be hitting,
You know?
it be hit.
Yeah, man. Yeet.
Oh man, that's
Dude.
funny.
Oh man.
Yeet.
So let us know. I know this whole topic segment right here was kind of everywhere, everyone though. But let us know. You guys listen to country music or what have you listened to in the past year or so? Let us know in the comments down below as well. What do you guys think as
Yeah,
well, man?
yeah. Let's
All
go.
right.
I'm like,
All right, man. So look, dude, this is the last topic I got for you, man. Here, really
all
quick.
right,
All right. Okay. So movies. Now we know that all the
okay,
actors right now are on strike right now, and so we're not
yeah,
getting any new movies being made right now. And so a lot of movies are being made, but they're not by SAG, you know what I'm saying, or nothing like that, man. The
yeah,
Screen Actors Guild or nothing like that. Actors, though. All that being
yeah,
said, me and you, we've acted in certain things. We've done our own stuff. We've done some
yeah,
really, been behind some really big productions on some things, bro. All that,
yeah.
right? My question to
Fly
you.
on my head. That's crazy. That's the same fly that was in Boys in the Hood that landed on the porch. Did you see, did you see that? You see that fly in Boys in the Hood?
Yes. Not that you call fly in the credits. Fly. They're gonna say fly on porch. It's cat's name. Fly.
Right, right. Fly.
Dude. All right, so movies are coming out, man. I mean, some movies haven't come out, but there's movies that's been coming out from Tubi. What do
Yeah.
you think? Do you think that people are putting these movies out? That so you and this fly about to go ham with each other, huh?
Bro, it's crazy.
All right, so the movies is being put out on streaming networks like Tubi, or like
Yeah.
The Nurse Who Lied, which is based off of Carly Russell. uh, on Amazon. Uh,
Yeah.
do you think like man? What is your thoughts behind these movies? Like, do you think people are just hurry up putting them out for cash grabs, or do you think like people are
Yeah.
actually like
Yeah.
even like the Tubi movies? Like, do you think like they're actually trying to really put something together?
I kind of feel bad because and I was gonna do this too. It was an idea I had, but it kind of gets blew up now because there's a lot of people doing it. But it's artists out there who be working on projects. Like we know a couple of them, like Trey, Bobby
Mm-hmm.
C. He's in some dope projects. My sis, Jamie Addison. There's so many other like actors that I know personally who either fund their own project series, and Tubi will be a great way to like get exposure,
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it's overshadowed with like them. 'Cause, man, people be doing that on purpose, bro. Like
Okay.
them,
Okay.
the movies with the bad. I'm like, bro, there is no way. Like some of the stuff I be seeing from these Tubi movies, I'm like, there is no way y'all left this in here. Y'all was like, oh,
Yeah.
this was like, oh, that's cool. Nah, man. So I think it's funny to be for real, and it's actually
Yeah.
some good stuff out there. But I think like now, and then it got that bad label now too.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's gonna have to be an artist with a bit of a following to come out and put something fire on Tubi to kind of like change the
Yeah.
game. But like right now, I think Tubi is just. If I tell somebody random like, "Hey, I got a movie on Tubi," they be like, "Ah, that mug
Ah!
crazy." Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
no,
gonna watch
seriously.
it.
Yeah, no,
I'm
bro.
gonna
You
watch it.
you can say you have a movie on freaking what is that TV1, and people like, oh, for
Yeah,
real, bro, you done made
yeah,
it TV1. You
yeah.
tell them Tubi, they be like, they're like, look, I don't know, my drunk uncle got a movie on Tubi, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
I
here,
don't.
here a couple dollars. Here a couple dollars. Go on some to a Tubi movie. Yeah,
It's a
I
Tubi
ain't.
movie. Yeah, you're right, man. I think it's gonna take a very talented artist, and let me say this to all the people that's out there doing Tubi movies. You guys are talented. You know what I mean? If you guys are really
Yeah,
putting your thoughts behind that stuff, man,
hey,
you guys
don't
are
lie.
talented.
Some of them
I
ain't.
I was about to say
A
that.
lot
I was
of
about to say that. I was about to say that. A lot of them ain't. A lot of y'all ain't. A lot of y'all doing it for cash grabs. Say that. But my next statement is just that it's gonna take somebody, man, to really be like, hey, because there are some movies on there that's very serious. They just
yeah, it
the
is,
plot is
and
like
good.
we get some of the plots, man. I've seen some Tubi movies. I mean, we talked about it. I ain't gonna talk about it too much on here, but one of the movies I saw that was produced, and it was like I was just kind of like, this mug is everywhere. I was like, that must started inside the kitchen, went to World War III, came back to I was like,
Bruh,
what's
I
happening
watched
here?
this one. I watched this one night. Me and Monica was going through them. So the first one was just like, I guess they were supposed to be in Africa, and they all they did was, bro, they just was in a regular house. They put African decorations, and they kept going back to clips of National Geographic, and like to transition. I'm like, bruh, you are in the middle of Chicago. That is not Africa.
So National Geographic, they be like, they just change their accent a little bit. Mada,
Yeah,
is there going to be the god that did?
bruh. So that one was funny. And then there was another one where I guess like this married couple that was going through and the dude bought like this doll, and the chick was like beating up on but it was a lady playing a doll. Like she was just sit there and she was blinking and she wasn't supposed to blink. And I'm like, bruh, come on.
I
And it
think
was
I
like
saw that
bad
one. I think I saw that clip of that. It was on TikTok, bro, and the girl was just
for
like,
real.
you know what I'm saying, like she was getting shot at or something like that, and she just like she running around with her underwears on and tank top and say that, and just I'm like, bro, this is. Bro, they got they, and again, I'm not knocking it because I don't know how to do effects like that well though. But there's
Yeah,
certain
they
AI
don't
stuff you
either.
can use.
Now.
No, bro,
Yeah,
but I was about to say they get their effects from YouTube, and they just put in green
yeah,
screen
yeah,
effects. They're like,
yeah,
all right, green screen
yeah.
effects for bullet gunshot. Like the smoke don't even match the gun.
Right,
That's the smoke from an AK-47. Why is
right.
this smoke so?
It might be cigarette smoke coming out the gun.
They be like, hold the gun steady, so it doesn't.
You see their hand on my cigarette. I mean, hold the
Dude,
cigarette steady.
Hold it steady. Don't move it. Okay, man. So here's a question here, man. You know what? Sorry. Let everybody know again, man. Won't you say it this time? I'll let everybody know about this topic, man. About Tubi movies. Let us know down there, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, hey, if y'all, you know what, put in the comments y'all favorite Tubi movie y'all done seen, or the worst, or the worst. Just warn us beforehand, like say, hey, this is really good,
Yeah,
this is funny, this
yeah,
is really bad. Check this out first. But yeah, be sure to subscribe. Like,
definitely.
like I'm I'm so used to other platforms. I was like, tap the screen, tap the no, you don't tap the screen.
We don't tap the screen over here on the YT, cuz.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Last topic, man. You know what? We're gonna get out of here, man. We're in the holiday season of Halloween. Halloween,
Holiday
man.
season.
Bro. What are
Mm,
your thoughts on horror demonic movies, man? Uh, do you think they cool?
uh,
Do you think like people should constantly make them? Do you think like they're being oversaturated? And what is your scariest movie that you've ever seen?
and okay, so I can't remember the name of the movie, but okay. So first of all, my thoughts on just the movies in general. I mean, they cool. Some people like scary stuff, and I know like the church should be like you shouldn't watch that and stuff. Like, man, it's cool, but some of them are dope. Some of them like that genre of like horror, like just the thrill of it. I
Yeah,
personally don't really get into them a lot. But I will say this though. Because I don't know if I ever seen a movie that I thought was like super scary, like an actual movie from Hollywood.
yeah.
But it's this game I used to play, bro. I think it was on GameCube called
Oh,
Eternal Darkness, bro.
yes,
And it
I've
was
heard
like,
of that.
bruh, the game was so dope because like it'll do stuff like when your health start getting low, like you'll be running and it'll give you like the blue screen, like your game cut out, and you'd be like, dang, like what? And then you get up to like check your thing and it flash back, like it'll be having these random flashbacks. It'll be something like because the person starts hallucinating when the
Yep.
when the health gets low, so they start
Yeah.
like having hallucinations, going crazy. So like, bro, the game was so dope, and it was some parts in there that was actually scary.
Uh-huh.
So I would say that's probably like when it comes to like entertainment, that may be the scariest thing I've
So you've
seen.
never
It's
so
not a
you've never so you never had a movie that really like even if it's not maybe like go like oh my gosh like you've never seen a movie that was just kind of like man this was pretty darn scary or it had a few moments that
It, ma- I can't think of the name because there's a few movies that had some scenes. I'm like, oh, but really, for real, the thing that get me is not really movies. It'd be them documentaries. It'd be real. Like, I'd be like, bro, what? That could really happen. Things be really having these thoughts. Like, so that'd be them documentaries be the ones like people be talking about watching scary movies at night. Bruh, documentaries, and it's a real based on a true story. The serial killer tortured cats and ate old ladies. He lived in a neighborhood. Everybody thought he was normal. The wind start blowing. You hear a knock at your window. Like, oh, hello, bruh. So that's
they
what be
start
getting me
describing
with
your
the doc.
neighbor but then
Yeah,
they start describing your neighbor but then they say the person got arrested and you still think it's your
yeah,
neighbor so they be like he was about 6'5", long sandy brown hair and
bruh.
he unalived
Yeah,
54 women and all big guys over 250 pounds. And you're like,
bruh.
that looks just like Dave. Oh my God. He's been arrested since 1976. He's never getting out of jail. Whoa, gosh. Why did you sound like, why did you sound like
Bruh.
Dave? What does it sound like Dave? Like, when you start thinking it's
That's
your
funny.
neighbor, bro, you be like, bro, wait, what? Man, it's cool, man. I'm glad you have that feeling, bro. For me, maybe I'm just too scary, bro. You know,
Bruh,
maybe
you are
maybe
funny.
maybe I'm just too scary, bro. So for me, movies, movies wise, you know what I'm saying? Scariest movies I've ever seen, bro. They kind of, took me. Hey, bro, what is that behind you? Just-
I was like, what? Hey,
I just messing with you,
I'm,
bro.
I, you see, this is real. I'm like, hey, that's crazy how you can have a gun and something like that happen. You be like, bro, you didn't even go
bro,
to it because
bro, the way that you just paused for a second, I was like, "What's it behind you?" Like,
I was like, I ain't heard nobody. I ain't heard nobody. Hold on now.
all right, so no, man, scariest movies I've seen, man. Like for me, there's a couple of them, man. One of the top ones that I've ever seen, bro, was Exorcism of Emily Rose, bro. PG-13 movie, bro.
Mm.
But supposedly based
Did
on a
you
true
say
story, man.
PG-13?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Not even
Hey,
the R, bro.
bro. I don't know why. I guess again, it comes down to the imagery. Shut up, man. Dang,
Over there, cold. Like,
bro. No, for real. She started saying she was cold. I was like, you know what? It is kind of cold in here. I don't know why. My nipples got hard. I don't know why I got cold in here. What happened? Like bro,
bro,
seriously. Insidious. Insidious was another scary movie. Again, another PG-13 movie. I don't know why. It was these movies,
that's crazy,
Uh,
bro.
yeah, man. And then what's another movie, bro? Oh, The Conjuring. The Conjuring. If you notice, there's a pattern here of all these demonic movies. And then and
Yo,
then the old school Hellraiser. Hellraiser scared me. That used to scare me with
okay.
Pinhead. With Pinhead, you know what I'm saying? We had all the nails in his
Dang,
head, so
bro.
bad. And then the
Yeah.
last one, bro, would be the old school It. Stephen King It, the old school one, the very old school one. That scared me. But
Dang.
again, they show no one, like you watch it as a grown man, you be like,
Yeah,
man, no one actually gets unalived in this movie. What the heck? Like, like
that's
they
funny.
does, but like they don't show it. You know what I'm saying? Because it was on TV. So I saw that. It's like, man, this happened to me when I was little.
Yeah.
So as you get older, you're like, it stuck with you. But now it's like, these movies don't scare me. Sometimes they don't scare me, but they like again, it's the image.
Ah.
No. Again, there is a movie that no black people don't know about. It wasn't a big budget film. It's called Grave Encounters. It's
Uh huh.
supposed to be based off of it's supposed to be made, not based, but it's supposed to be made kind of like a real found footage movie, bro. And they go into
Yeah.
these ghost hunters. They go into this asylum, and they go into this asylum, bro, and they get stuck in there. And bro, the movie, when I say the imagery in that movie, I'd be like,
Hey,
look here.
man. I seen a TikTok the other day that scared me more than any movie, and
What
it
did you
was it
see?
wasn't.
You're
I don't
like,
even think it was.
he's like, you're like a movie like, I worked on the set. I know it's fake. Watching TikTok. Oh gosh,
Nah, bro, I'm gonna send it to you because this little dude was like, this dude, he's in the camera. He's like, bro, go. He's like, man, go, your bed over there. Then he's like, man, he's trying to get in bed with me. He turned the camera and it's like this little alien thing, but it looked so real. I was like, oh no. I threw the phone up. Like, I was like, oh, that's wild because
he
that
got to
looked
put an
real.
insurance claim for his phone because he's doing it. Yeah, forget it. I don't even need this phone no more. Coming through my phone, bro.
Bruh.
You know what? Yeah, man. I've never. So scariest game I ever played. You said about Eternal Darkness, bro. The scariest game I played was Silent Hill, bro. Old school Silent Hill. That game was
I heard
scary.
about that. I
Yeah,
heard about
yeah.
that.
That mode was scary, bro. So, yeah. So let us know, y'all, man. Let us know, y'all, if y'all going trick or treating this year, and let us know what you guys is, scariest movie that you ever seen. Let us know.
Hey, real quick, bro, before we get off, I want to ask you. So, when it comes to Halloween, do you
Mm-hmm.
do you let your kids celebrate Halloween
Bro,
in
I've
any
been
form?
so as you get older and you try to be politically correct and be all spiritually correct and all that stuff, you say, well, we don't celebrate it, but we participate. It's all the same. But
Yeah.
They'd be like, we don't celebrate Christmas, but we give presents. We don't say Merry Christmas, but
Right.
we give that. Bro, we put the lights up, but we don't celebrate it. We don't celebrate
Bro, that's
Thanksgiving, but we
funny.
cook that day. We cook that day. Everyone comes over, but we don't say Happy Thanksgiving. We don't say it. You know what I
Bro,
mean? Like
that's
just
funny.
stuff like that, bro. Like, bro, I really think like, man, like when you are raised a certain way, it's hard to break those habits. You know what I'm saying? So I was
Yeah.
raised, man. Like I went trick or treating. You know what I'm saying? And bro, I really don't find no problem in getting no free candy. Go to your safe places. Make sure you take your family to your
Yeah.
safe places
Yeah.
where you're gonna go, man. And that's
Yeah.
get that candy, bro, for the next month. Because if you keep your candy past, if you still got candy by Thanksgiving, bro, you know it's bad when you open the chocolate
Let it
wrapping.
go.
Let it
Let
go,
it
bro.
go.
You know it's bad when you open the chocolate wrapping and it look ashy. Like, ooh,
I was
this
about to
chocolate,
say, have you ever had that Ashley chocolate?
bro, bro. Oh my gosh, I went to the convenience store, bro. You go to the gas station, you be
uh
like, ooh, I want a Twix, I want a Snicker, bro. And you
yeah.
pick it up, you be
Yeah.
like, ain't nobody bought nothing from here for a minute because it's got dust on top of it. You're like,
Yep.
ooh, ain't nobody
Yep.
bought nothing from here, but you still thinking like, maybe they cleaned. I guess I don't know. Just they haven't cleaned in a while. I'll still take this Snicker, and you get it, and you open that mug up, and be like, it be the,
The-
why? Like
no,
I'm
why my
like I look,
candy just cough, bruh?
bro.
Why my candy cough? Like,
Like your candy was getting suffocated the whole time you open it. Like, thank you, thank you
candy
for
grabbing
opening
the
me up.
chest.
Candy, like I know you're gonna eat me, but give me a second. Ooh, bro. Like what? Like there's no reason. There's no reason
Oh,
why chocolate is ashy and like Laffy Taffy fruit candies and stuff like that, bro, is hard. Like I'm biting into a
yeah,
dang on Starburst and I'm like,
man.
yeah, there's no
Hey, bro,
reason.
these kids been pulling up to my house for like the last this whole time we've been on here. I'm looking at the ring like, why are they gathering in front of the house?
Hey y'all,
Like,
seeing comedy about to get jumped by some little kids, y'all. So just
they've been trying to look through the window. They've been knocking at the window, the front door. I'm like, bruh, I just kind of like creep over a little bit.
yeah, yeah, man.
Nah, like, cool,
But no, man, no,
cool.
no, seriously. Halloween. You know,
Yeah.
we
So
we
you
we
pretty
we
open
participate.
about it?
Yeah, I'm pretty open. I just don't do all the ghouls and goblins and all that stuff, bro.
Yeah,
I really don't.
facts, facts.
That all that stuff, bro. I'd be like, nah, bro. I'm cool. I'm cool. It's the same thing, like you know, because I'm like, okay. People used to have Sunday dinners and stuff like that. So it's like, man, Sunday dinner, like you don't necessarily need Thanksgiving. You can have Sunday dinner all the time, right? But you still participate
Hmm.
in it. So the same thing.
Right, right.
So what about
Yeah,
you,
man.
man? You guys celebrate it?
Not like that. Like, so I do take them out, right? But it's not like a focus on what costume they gonna wear or nothing. They just put on whatever. Like last year, I just took Ivy. Well, I was going to my homeboy Gene below the messenger. I was going to his neighborhood, and he live in like one of them fancy neighborhoods. So he was like, "Man, just come over here. They be giving out all type of stuff."
Mm-hmm.
But it was kind of last minute. So Naj just put on the outfit. She was like, "I'm a painter from the '80s," and Ivy just had on a hoodie, and they was getting candy. So we still do stuff, and then church got the trunk or treat events.
Yeah, we do too. Yeah, yeah.
To give people an alternative. So we go to them, but a lot of time we just go to these neighborhoods and they just terrorize it and get the candy. So
Dude, no, dude, I feel you, bro. You know, my son Evan, he's still he's big on it, man, to where he want to dress up like he wants to go as Miles Morales from Into the Spider Verse Part 2 at the end as the Prowler.
that's kind of
He wants to go as him.
yeah.
My wife and my daughter, bro, they're gonna go as that girl who got that song that just came out that they said I put that on my mama on my hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's you want to talk about a song? That's a song I like, bro. This year, I like
You
that
like
song.
that?
I like
You
that
like
song,
that?
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but they supposed to go with her, and then me. I'm driving everyone around. That's me. I'm the chauffeur. I can go as Alfred.
Exactly.
I can go as
That's
Alfred.
what I do too. I said this year I'm gonna actually get out at a few houses and interact, but for the most part, I'm just driving them around. I'm just
Yeah,
driving
bro.
around. I feel like I
Yeah, man.
always know like good neighborhoods to go to, and we
Yeah.
pull up like the white people be like, "Oh my gosh, black people bring all the candy."
Bring
I
it
heard they like
all.
they like sugar.
They like. Don't you like that one little one? Okay. Open your bag up, Jawan.
Yeah. Joe.
Oh gosh, look at little Keishani. Yeah,
Yeah.
do
Do y'all listen to Sexy Red? Ice Spice? Hold on.
Hey guys, look at the little Nicki Minaj's, honey.
Yeah.
And one for you, Cardi. Hey
Yeah.
Cardi, huh? Get out of here, Taylor Swift. Anyway.
Right. Bro, that's funny.
Yeah, no,
That's
bro.
funny.
Seriously. I feel you, man. I feel you, man. So if you guys go and you guys do stuff for Halloween, man, let us know if you guys celebrate All Hallows Eve,
Yeah.
Halloween, and
Yeah.
let us know down below as well. Dude, I appreciate you hopping on this mug with me, man, and doing this whole segment with me, bro. Seriously, this has
For
been a
sure.
major
For
thing.
sure.
You know, this is the first time, but it's not the last time that we're going to be doing this, man. You guys continue to like, share, subscribe, and do all
Yeah, yeah,
those
yeah,
great
yeah.
fun things. And until next time, remember to stay blessed, stay positive, and stay cool. Why? Because we just make it do what it do, baby.
And do what I do.